But for some reason, I like going on Sunday. Okay. I'm almost got the chat up, you guys. I can't see you yet. Okay. I do my mic check real quick. You're funny, Papa. I was on time. I was maybe late by like 15 seconds. I feel like I need to wipe my camera off, y'all. So I'm gonna wipe my lens off. Y'all gonna go blind real quick, but I just feel like it wasn't as clean. Okay, y'all. So happy Sunday. I am here. I got up, got busy with going to the farmers market. It was crazy. And I got there about 9:30. So people must be waiting for the doors to open. I had to clean y'all up because I felt like my lens was dirty. So I had to wipe it off. Make sure I can get a clear picture of all this amazingness I have up here. Today, I'm pretty sure you can guess what color we're going for. As you know, the reason why I juice is to keep myself accountable and to push through and make sure I'm getting this done every Sunday because I have stage 4 endometriosis and adenomyosis. You know what? We got to combat that in any way we can. And I try to go the natural route. So I went to, hey, Artivore, what's going on? Thank you for joining. It's good to see you, Artivore and Pow Pow. Um, so yeah, I told you all during my lives last week, or I guess yeah, that I want to do purple. So Papa, you gotta name this one for me. I guess you can wait till you see it, but I'm excited. I'm gonna go, through everything that I have up here. Some of the items I kept just so you can see what they look like in their natural state, but for the most part, I already washed everything. Everything's cut up. This won't be a long juicing video, just enough for y'all to see what that purple gonna hit like. So I'm excited. I feel like I have a good balance of color. Normally the beets have like a very like they'll take over whatever juice you're making as far as color and taste. But I'm hoping with the mix of blackberries, blueberries, some other colors, it'll take more of that purple look. So we'll see. I Let's go over some of these prices, y'all. So blackberries. I feel like it's like 5 blackberries in here. I mean, yes, I'm being facetious. It's maybe okay, 10. But these things cost $4.99, $5 for this little thing. These things better do some work, some miracles. You hear me? And I'm not sure probably like the taste of blackberries. If y'all ever had blackberries, I didn't realize that it has like a crunchy taste. I guess it's the seeds. So we'll see how this juice. I think I'm gonna do this one first because I'm interested to see what the color looks like. But blackberries, no, the blackberries were $2.99. I take that back. The blackberries were $2.99. So this wasn't that badly priced. I mistake the price of the blueberries. But the blackberries were $2.99, so it wasn't bad. But these help regulate your blood sugar. Yeah, I already know anything that's gonna help with my inflammation, I go to, and it's good in high fiber. So we're gonna do the blackberries first. I love blackberries, but I hate the seeds. Right. I think that was my problem. I never had blackberries before. So when I tried it as I was cleaning them, I was like, ooh. So I'm interested to see how these are gonna juice. So I'm gonna throw these in there first because I want to see what the color is gonna come out to, be. Remember I always juice 3 of these. These are 16-ounce jugs. And so I do 3 of those every Sunday and I drink half of it. So 8 ounces each day throughout the week. I just finished off the one from last week. So I'm hoping this one is just as good. So I'll move this mic back just a little bit. You so funny, pop out. So let me plug us up. Plug us up, plug us up. We're gonna try these blackberries out first, see what they looking like, see what they hitting on. Let me know if it's too loud, okay, when I turn it on. Let me know if it's too loud. Here we go. Hey, Charity. Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Okay, so that didn't take no time to break down. It's gonna be hard for y'all to see the color because it's not that much, and this is a brown, but it's already, it's a very, very dark purple. So I actually thought it was gonna have a darker look to it, so I'm actually kind of happy about it. Um, but yeah, so the blackberries actually juice pretty well. You can't really see, but immediately I can see all the seeds and everything are towards the top over here. So it did it pretty good with getting the seeds out. Now I already cut up beets. Y'all know beets are my go-to. This is like a signature or a staple now with most of my drinks. The Homer Simpson one we did, the yellow gold one, we use golden beets. But normally I go with like the organic red beets. They're good in reducing inflammation. That's why they've always been my go-to. That's what I deal with the most. Good in fiber, folate for my women. If you know, you know. And it also helps relax your blood vessels. So it makes it easier for you to get good blood flow. So it increases the blood flow and then also gets oxygen to your muscles. So you can't go wrong with beets. I kept them, some of them uncut. They normally come in like they call it a bushel, I think, of 3. So I got these for $2.49, which is pretty good. I think at most of your regular grocery stores are like $3.99 for 3, but $2.49. So this was a pretty good deal at the farmers market. Normally I cut that outer layer off because it is kind of hard. Beets have a very, very earthly taste. So I tried to make sure I got as many sweet fruits as possible to kind of break that taste. Normally, I go with pineapple, but I want to do something a little different this time. So I'm hoping with the grapes, the blueberries, and blackberries, that'll help break up that earthly taste of the beets. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, we weren't precise on what color it would be, if it'll be light or dark. So, but I'm thinking we're gonna get a very dark purple. Well, I'm hoping so. I might have to throw some more blackberries in there. So let me know if it's loud. Here we go. You got the purple onion. Yeah, this is red cabbage. Hey, is it Thandrika? Hey, girl. So I don't know if y'all can see that juice. Ooh, my top always want to fall in there. Hey, it's Pepsi. YouTube. So this came out to be more of a red color. I don't know if you all can see that, but of course we knew that because the beets, like I said, they always gonna take over with such a strong color. So I'm hoping with the red cabbage, the blueberries, and I may throw in some more blackberries that we can get it more of that purple look. But beets always gonna take over. That's just what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the cabbage next. The red cabbage was $2.45. And once again, like everything else up here, it helps with inflammation and digestion. Um, Normally, anybody who deals with inflammation, I feel like you also have inflammation when it comes to like intestines, things like that. So that's another reason why I like to juice. Just because it's something easier to get down and you're still able to get in all your nutrients. So, ooh, I need this drink. I just say that. So we'll see how this juice. I'm actually looking for. I've only juiced the red cabbage one time before. I did see another fruit or vegetable. I think it's a vegetable fruit. Y'all tell me. But I think it's called ratella. I don't know. If I can remember the spelling, I think it was Ratala or something like that. But I think when I looked it up, it was a sweet potato or a yam or something like that. I didn't know how that was gonna mix with the beets and the cabbage. I'm like, oh, we might already have too many earthly things. So let's see how this red cabbage breaks down. Oh, ice. Yeah, this drink starting to look very maroon. Okay. So I'm gonna throw the last few bit of cabbage I already had cut up in there. Yeah, I think radishes. I just didn't know how that would taste. How would a radish taste? Look, that would taste that good. So blueberries. These were what was $4.99, y'all. $4.99 for some blueberries. I just feel like criminal. But blueberries are good for heart health, better brain function, and your blood pressure. You need lime or lemons to help with detox, and they'll help to preserve the juice if you don't drink it instantly. Oh, Artivore, I got you. Boom. It's a signature for me to always have lemon or lime. That's like between that and turmeric and ginger root, I'm always gonna have that up here. And my ginger root is right here as well. So yeah, you're always gonna see that on my with my juicy. So yeah, you're right on it. But I just like the benefits of lemon. Lemon, lime, ginger root, turmeric. I just feel like you have to keep those with a lot of your juice. Okay, so I gotta remember I'm breaking these ingredients up for three. I gotta do 3 cups. Well, three 16 ounce. Okay. I think these are gonna juice pretty well though. I don't think I've ever had a problem. I had to pick that up, y'all. That was gonna bother me. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like the beets were just too overbearing for the color I want to go for. So I think it's definitely gonna take on that maroon color. Womp womp womp. So I think moving next time I try to do this, when I try to go for purple, I'm going to have to find a different vegetable or fruit outside of beets. Beets are just so overpowering. So grapes are just I like grapes, immune and boost your immune system. It's good for eye health, but it's also just good to juice in general because we already know grapes are very juicy. So if you're looking to add something that's going to give um, your juice a little bit more, I always say go with grapes. Grapes, pineapples, can't really go wrong with those. I'm gonna see if I take this top off if it'll be okay. So the grapes still came out like with a it's like a light red color. So I actually like the way it looked coming out. But to end it off, I have to do my ginger root. If I drink lemon juice, my mouth will become like I should have cut this up. Let me see if I can do it with my hand. Oh, there we go. I'll let it break a piece off. Um, Ginger root, yeah, I already know. I talk about ginger root every time I juice. The turmeric just had too many. I think last time when I juiced, I used turmeric and I explained that if you're taking a lot of supplements, you really gotta make sure you check in with your doctor before you use turmeric because it can go against a lot of your different medications. So that's why I rather stick with ginger root, um, just to be on the safe side. So if not a lot of medications, you can go between turmeric or ginger root, but pick one or the other. You always want to have one when you juice. And even though it doesn't produce a lot of juice from the ginger root, it makes its appearance very strong and is name known anytime you put it in a juice. It has like a spice to it. So I think that's the only thing I don't like about ginger root is how spicy it can be. So yeah, pow pow. Yep, it does. It definitely have a spicy taste. My drink last week where I used strawberries, raspberries, stuff like that, dragon fruit, I could definitely taste the ginger, especially once you put it in the refrigerator, you let it sit for a little while. I don't know. It's like the ginger becomes very, very strong. So last thing I'm gonna add, I always gotta dabble, you know, me some lemon. I know there's other ways to do this, so please don't come for me. What's up, Hot Wing? What's going on? Yeah, juicing is healthy. Healthy and good for me. And you. Okay, so now I need to get my spoon, y'all. I mean not my spoon, my straw. So I had to go get my straw. You're funny. Okay, I know that's loud. Sorry, I forgot the mic was right there. And I was just mixing it up. So now I'm gonna pour it. You can already see kind of what color it is. It's definitely gonna be more of a maroon pink color. So I'm gonna put it up front so y'all can see. So yeah, I want to bring it all the way to the camera. I don't know if y'all can see it, like when it's all coming back to the top. But I think it's so pretty. So yeah, this is what we got today. So no, it didn't come out as purple. I was wanting more of a purple like this. So you can see the difference in color. But like I said, I knew the beets were gonna overpower it. Maybe you add a banana juice, that purple. Yeah. Root was it rutabaga? What is that? Beet juice also will turn your urine pink. So yeah, let me tell you. So the first time I ever had beet juice, well, the red kind, y'all, it scared me. I was like, oh my God, something wrong with me. And I had to I said, think, what have you changed? Cause I know that your diet, can change your urine. So I stopped myself for a minute and I was like, what have I changed? I was like, beets. And I tell y'all, I immediately Googled, does beets change your urine? And I was so happy when I saw, okay, I was like, okay, nothing's wrong with me. I don't need to go to the doctor. Okay, Dracula. Well, I don't know. Dracula sound too well, okay. I guess it's not devilish, nothing like that. So I guess we could take it. But that's the thing about beats. Like I said, they're always gonna take over. Like it's just bound to happen. So okay, the moment you all been waiting for me to. Okay, so y'all agree on Dracula. Dracula. Why can I say it? Dracula. Why could I not say that? Okay. So yeah, I guess they are vampires. So we'll go with that. Okay. That's what we'll name it. We'll stick with it. The moment you all been waiting for. Let's see how it tastes. Mmm. This is good. I can taste the beets for sure. Y'all already know that's gonna come out on top. The lemon helps break it up some. Okay, hold on. Grapes. I was expecting to really taste the grapes, but I feel like I taste the beets, the grapes, and the lemon. The cabbage, I don't taste. Beets taste. Okay, so you actually like to taste the beets. So yeah, this was, this is a quick and simple. I'm probably not gonna juice all of it in front of y'all. I feel like y'all be bored just watching me juice. Um, but I had to come on here and show y'all what I was working with today. Um, I thought it was gonna be so easy finding a whole bunch of purple like ingredients. Like I felt like when I went to the farmers market today, there was gonna be, right off the bat, you always see green. Everything in there is green, right? So I thought it'd be easy to find some really good ones. They didn't have my plums. I think plums would have really helped the color. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I get what you're saying. Hot wing. Yeah, no, these are beets. Um, but I was looking for plums today. They didn't have them in there. So that kind of was like, dang on that one. Cause I think that would have really gave it a really sweet taste and it would have really helped with the color. So I'm not too upset with it though. Um, you can't go wrong when it comes to juicing. Like, don't ever feel like there is such thing as a weird combination or a wrong combination. I'm just trying to have fun with it at this point and trying to come up with different colors to keep it, you know what I'm saying? Keep me motivated, keep me entertained. Um, but what color do y'all think I should do next? So we got Dracula juice. That's what we calling this one. I feel like it's starting to get darker as it sits. I'm gonna sit that out front. But in person, it's like it's starting to get a little darker. We forgot to just figs. Art of War. You want to go with green? Green so basic. Okay, but green is easy. And I haven't had green juice in a while. And it does have a lot of gut health benefits. I thought about purple haze, pow pow. I thought about purple haze. Yeah, where is Hassan today? I didn't even think about that. So which one we going with? So it has to be. Are we going with purple haze? I feel like purple haze. We can say that for actual real purple one. I think this does. I think Dracula juice is a good one. I feel like it gives off that darker color. Um, so I think we should stick with that. Uh-uh. Jalapeno. I do like spice, but I don't think that's gonna hit. I think that's gonna open up all my senses. um. So no, I think we're gonna keep this one called Dracula. God, Lee. I see. It's time for me to go lay down. Okay, so yeah, Dracula juice is what we're gonna keep it as. Once we can get some good purple ingredients, like I said, I just need to find a substitute for the beetroot. Once we find a substitute for that, it needs to be something that's purple, purple. I think all the other ingredients will fall suit. This just overpowered it way too much. I think from the very beginning, we started off strong with the blackberries. They were strong. And then once I did the beetroot, it just changed the whole color to what it is now. And I think the grapes, the blueberries, and the red cabbage just wasn't enough to kind of bring that color back. So that's how you funny. I know, right? Sound it out. Dracula. Right? Sound it out. Um, okay, so are we agreeing that next week I should do green? Is that what we're going for next week? Green? But why I still got y'all sitting here though with me, I am gonna do just a little bit more, just so I'm not wasting time. Y'all got to see the first one, so I appreciate y'all sticking in with me for that. I will have to cut everything else up as far as the cabbage. Well, I just got to cut up the beets. So I have two more of these I have to make. I won't stay on here the whole time. Um, put these in there for now. So, but okay, so I guess we'll go with green. Green will be, unless y'all tell me something on live next week. So remember, I'm back in action tomorrow. Okay, well, Papa, tell us what color. If it's not green, I think Artivore said green. If you have another suggestion, shout it out. As of right now, it's green. But if you have another color you want me to try, I'm willing to try anything. I'm willing to have fun with it. I like trying new fruits and veggies. Like I said, today was my first time doing blackberries, so it was exciting to kind of like try something different. And try the red cabbage again because I've only tried that one time before. So if y'all want to see something different than green, let me know. Tomorrow I'll be back at it. Remember, these are my last 3 days of walking every day. My goal was to close out April, Monday through Friday, walking every day, minimum of an hour. Tomorrow, I think my goal is going to be 4 miles and see, if I can walk a pretty good pace. And I got some hot topics. Let's talk about it. Got a couple of things we can chat about. Oh, red or orange? Well, we did the Homer Simpson one a little bit, which was kind of like orange. It's like orange yellow. A black juice. Ooh, a black juice. I'm trying to think what even fruits and y'all gonna have to really make me think outside the box for some of these. I'm going to try this purple juice and add cabbage. Yeah. Um. The cabbage actually didn't have a bad taste at all. And that's the one thing I think I really like about juicing is because I'm having fun with it. As weird as this may sound, I don't really think about me eating fruits and veggies, or should I say vegetables. Fruits are always easy to eat. They're high in sugar, so they taste good. But a lot of times it's hard for us to get our veggies in, especially if you're not a big veggie person. So I think juicing is the best way to get the best of both worlds because you're getting the amazing benefits of the vegetable, but able to combine it with that juice that makes it sweet. So don't even feel like you're eating vegetables. So black juice, I would have to think about that one. Yeah, well, I forgot to unplug my juicer. So I want y'all to see what this looks like without even. I'm not gonna add the beetroot. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add some cabbage. I'm gonna add some blueberries. But I'm gonna see what the color looks like when you don't do the beetroot, and see if it comes out with at least like a lighter color. Let's see what that looks like. I'm kind of interested. And after that, I'll probably hop off. But I do want y'all to see what it looks like when the beetroot don't overpower it. It won't, of course, it won't be 16 ounces, but y'all at least get to see the color. Oh, it does come out purple. I wish y'all could see how that juice. It actually makes me want to add a little bit more. So the red cabbage actually does come out a very, very pretty purple color. Now I'm excited. I should have just juiced the cabbage by itself because the color was beautiful. Okay, so without the beetroot, let me do this, and then I'm gonna add some blueberries, and then y'all can see the color. How long do you keep your juice in the fridge for? So normally I drink them throughout the week. So like, I do the 3 containers, and so tomorrow I'll drink like half of it. Well, I always end up drinking it on Sunday too, but my goal is to have this one done no later than Tuesday. Then my next one no later than Thursday, and the next one no later than Saturday. So 6 days total is how long they're normally kept in the refrigerator. Okay, so once I do this, we're gonna see what the color looks like. I almost like it. We'll see. We'll see what the color difference is. So I just wanted y'all to see what the difference is. This one has beetroot in it, which I thought is what took a lot of the color, but it might be close to the same color. What y'all think? And you can see this one starting to settle. But y'all see the difference in color? Is it just me or do y'all see it? Yeah. So I think this would have gave us more the purple we were looking for. So I definitely have to find something to switch out with the beetroot because yeah, that beetroot is what changed the color to the maroon look. But yeah, I feel like this is what I was aiming for. So I'm gonna try purple again later. We're gonna keep this one, but I am gonna try purple like another week, and I just gotta come up with a better ingredient. But the red cabbage, it definitely came out very purple. The blueberries came like a light red when it juiced. So yeah, the cabbage, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a lavender. Yeah, sounds like a cologne. I mean, lavender is one of my favorite colors after red. So we got two of my favorite colors almost up here. But I definitely like the way this came out. Let's see how it tastes without the beetroot. Let's see. Oh, a much sweeter taste. I didn't even add the lemon, and that lemon would have really set it off. I don't know, y'all. You might just need to do some grapes, cabbage, blueberries, and blackberries, and you good. So, because this is actually really, really good. It has a very sweet taste. Because a lot of times what we're trying to break up with the beet is the beet because it's so earthly. But I thought the cabbage won't give me a run for my money with taste, but it doesn't. Mm, go get you some. Was that a good? Did I sell it? But it is good. So I want you all to see the color difference once again. Um, but because beetroots provide so many different like amazing benefits, you kind of gotta it has to go in there. I am, if fitness doesn't work, maybe I can become an actress. Look out, Angela Bassett. um, but I think I am going to. I do have 3 beets, so I feel like I almost have to just use all 3. That way, it doesn't go to waste because if I don't juice it, it will definitely get thrown out. So my goal is to juice everything. Because what I was gonna do was try to see if I left this one, if I did this mostly with cabbage and didn't add the beetroot and then add the lemon and the ginger root, how would I feel about that? But then, you guys, I'm gonna waste a whole beetroot, and I don't want to do that. Or I could just make 4 juices. So we'll see. But I will be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Come walk with me, chat with me, keep me motivated, keep me encouraged. I'm trying to get through my goal. Tomorrow will be day 21 of 23 for me for walking, month of April. And then Wednesday, I'm going to share with you all my new schedule of like what I plan on doing and just what my goals are for the month of May. So make sure y'all chat, even if you don't even say anything. Just you can just watch me walk. But I do love you guys. Keep me encouraged. I appreciate you for getting on this Sunday. It keeps me accountable with doing this because I was being a lazy bum this morning. I did not feel like getting up, and I was like, nope. We said purple today. Got to get up. So thank you for keeping me accountable, keeping me motivated and disciplined. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Charity. And thank you, Pow Pow. Have a great Sunday, beautiful people.